Alright, gentlemen. I'm here. Fret not, for I am here. I had to help my mom bring the groceries in, and then I realized I needed to also use the bathroom, so I had to go do that. But we're here, gentlemen. We're here, and we're going to fight Richard. And then I figured out the way down. So we're not going to do this anymore. We're gonna take a pauser. That got me. Gentlemen, that actually got me. Because I forgot, I thought some enemy was coming up behind me. And I thought I was about to die. Gentlemen, that was frightening. I guess we run? Where is this? In relation to this? Who? Oh, you didn't hear it? Oh, man. That is unfortunate. I don't know why it's not working. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run this. That's really unfortunate. Because I heard it. It spooked me. You got me on that one. Holy. Alright. I knew because there's the curse blade that exists, and that guy killed me last time, but I didn't want to die again, like, straight off the bat. Alright, there is a magma worm over here. Yeah, we're just gonna run past this guy. We're just gonna run past this guy. Just gonna run past this guy. Trust. Alright. Okay. Cool. Cool. Hopefully, is volume good? It feels louder. I think I have it at 20 on my end. I normally have it at 10. But I usually listen to things at 20. I'm going to lower it anyways, because I think it's a little loud. But I think for stream it should be chilling. Should be absolutely vibing. Alright, so we're going to kill Richard. And then after Richard, we're going to go trying to get more Skadooby. We're going to get more Skadoo. For the DLC. See, I don't know if the map to Gelmir is on top of the, like, I have to go through all of this and then it's there, or if it's somewhere. I don't actually know where it is. Alright, one of the demi-human queens is over here. We don't really care. We're not fighting the bosses on this road. We are getting out of here. That's what we're doing. It's Maggie. I'm not going to pick up that grace. Trust, gentlemen, I don't need it. I also think there's a greater chance of death if I do. I don't want to take that risk. This is the right direction, right? Yeah? Yeah. Go, go, go. Alright, gentlemen, we're good. Okay, good thing grafted scions can't climb. This is very good news. Very good. Of course, once we kill Richard, that'll be the 9th remembrance, gentlemen. Which is very good. So many noises. There's so many things that can kill me. Which is frightening. We are in a lower scaled area compared to what we were doing earlier. So that is something to think about. But I should still take this as cautiously as possible. We don't want any incidences. Hello, good sir. I don't really care. I don't think you can offer me anything that I don't already have. Alright. So we just have to get through all of Volcano Manor. And we're absolutely chill. Alright, gentlemen. So last night, I got absolutely sucked into a musical train of thought. And I stayed up quite late learning music theory. Like, actually. So now I actually have a pretty good understanding of music theory. And the thing is like, you watch so many videos about certain subjects. This isn't the first time I've gotten stuck on this train before, right? This is not the first time that I have gotten stuck on this train of thought. Alright, sorry, I had to lock in real quick. Okay. This isn't the first time that I've gotten kind of encapsulated by this, right? I've always been interested in music. I've never known what to do with it, right? Pretty good at coming up with melodies that I record myself singing melodies to make sure I remember them for later. Okay, so supposedly the map is like right down there, but you know, we're just not gonna worry about it, gentlemen. We're just not gonna worry about it. For the most part, it doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, because I've always wanted to write a song. Now I'm a terrible lyricist, and that's one problem. But also I don't know anything about music to know even how to begin. Now I've learned, and I know what I want, how it works. I know the rules now, which is kind of cool. I learned a trick to make any chord, basically. So that's good. Shit. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. Oh, that's why. You can get rid of that. That doesn't matter anymore. There we go. Face. We do have to defeat a Godskin Noble first to get to Richard. But that shouldn't be that much of a problem. I don't think. I don't know. Do I remember this running section? That's a good question. I don't know if I do. Alright, that's fine. That shouldn't kill us. Alright, we're already doing it wrong. We're just gonna do it like this. It's just, it was supposed to go, there's like a, oh, hold on. Nope. Face the other way. It's that. That's what I was trying to do. It's like the advanced techniques. Jump over these guys, I think. Go over here. Yep. Run up this. Kill Kevin. If we don't, he could kill us. Not worth dying to Kevin. Tell you what. He'll just smack you right out of this thing. We don't want that. Alright. So Godskin Noble up there. There's also this idiot. We're not going to fight him immediately, because there's a good chance of death. So we're going to enable shortcut. Oh! Alright, that answers that question. That guy does not, in fact, de-aggro. That should take us back to here. We're just going to reset everything. Oh, baby. Okay. Actually, what I want to do, because we're not using mana. Oh, okay, it is. Good. Want to make sure that we have max heals. It's more important than anything else. Godskin Noble? I feel like one Godskin Noble we should be fine on. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon. I reckon we can beat this guy. I hope. Gentlemen, I really hope. Got a seppuku as well. Use a heal. Get that extra buff. It's fine. Bingus. Bingus. Look at that. Look at that, gentlemen. Absolutely moving. I almost make it look easy. Truthfully, I do. Sometimes. We want to level up. We want to level up dexterity. Yeah. These weapons. This scales better with strength. This scales better with dex. So that's the problem. So this one we have a blood loss. So maybe we should do... No, because we want seppuku on one of them. So because this is on blood... Gentlemen, maybe I should have... Maybe it's time for a respec. Alright? And swap all of my dex over to strength instead. So instead of a keen attunement, we do a heavy attunement, and we just naturally do more damage because of the blood. Because let's see, if we were to put blood back on this, it still scales better with dex. Versus keen. We're on standard. Keen. We don't want that. Yeah. Standard. See, I don't know what... I want to do math. Gentlemen, I want to do math. What is the scaling multiplier for Elden Ring? Because I want to know exactly how much more damage am I getting. Because I think that's where things like AR comes from. Like how much AR damage you're doing. They figured that out by multiplying what they're doing times... Because this is making it Dex and A tier scaling wise. Alright, my phone is deciding not to load. Alright. So A is like 140% to 175%. So if we were to, let's assume that's probably the 255 plus 194. Is that what they're saying? Or is the 154... Let's see, it's 140. So let's do 255 times 1.4. Meaning we're doing 357 damage. Versus... if this were to just be standard... it would be B scaling, which is 90%. We're going with just the lower, 90%. So it's 296 times 0.9. No, that's not right. Because adding the 1 in front, how would you do 140%? Is it times... Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. That's definitely wrong. Gentlemen, I don't know how to calculate this math. Is there a percentage in the calculator? 255 times 140%. It's 357 times 90%, 229. But I don't think that's adding it together. Gentlemen, I don't know. I feel like keen is better because it scales better. Because if we were to keen this, obviously we do a lot more. It does better that. But we lose the blood loss, which we're kind of working with. So I almost feel like... Oops. The blood loss is better. The double blood. But this still scales better with strength. So maybe we swap it around. Maybe we do Godskin Peeler in this hand. And we do Seppuku Blood on this. And we do... Doesn't really matter. Black Flame Tornado. So this now scales with Dex. This naturally scales with Dex. So now it's both B scaling with Dex. And we still get that. And we still have Seppuku for the buff. Okay. I like this. This is good. This is good. This is good. The only other thing we could do is we could remove that entirely and do a Keen. And, yeah, do a Keen guy. And have Eleonora's Pole Blade, because I think that naturally does blood. Ooh, don't knock it out. I think. Oh shoot, I should not have healed. Alright, gentlemen. It's a good thing I've done this. I've seen this enough to know where I'm going. No. Don't do that. Yeah. That might make sense. Oh! Jeez, these guys. Absolutely nuts. Okay, we're almost to Richard. I'm gonna grab Serpent Hunter and then hopefully max upgrade it. Goodbye. Because I have to enter the arena first anyways. But I can enter the arena, grab Serpent Hunter, and then port out. Right? So I haven't engaged the battle yet. Grab Serpent Hunter. And we can head back to Round Table. Look at that! And that way we can, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need an 8, a 3, and a 10. We have... Okay. That's the 8. Where is the somber bell-bearing Somber 2? 2? Boss duo. Oh, we gotta fight a boss duo? Head to the Altus Quick's path, stick the Grand Vectus and right north. Follow the road to reach Altus Highway Junction, site of Grace, then take your path. Okay, I have to do the Altus tunnel to get access to 3. Oh, wait. No, I'm stupid. Hold, there's an easier way. We can buy one from EG. Gentlemen. And then I gotta figure out. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about plus 10. It's not that necessary. Like, it would be cool to have plus 10 Serpent Hunter. But we don't have a Somber 10, and I think the one Somber 10 that I know how to get is in Consecrated, and you have to kill Anastasia for it. I don't know a more naturally appearing one, so we're just not going to worry about it. We're just going to rip it. Plus 9 Serpent Hunter. So we're going to take off them jits. If I were to put on Serpent Hunter, okay, that does make me heavy load. We don't want that. That makes me. We're just gonna take these off. 2-hand. All right, now we're ready. Now we're ready to fight Richard. Guess multi-hit doesn't really help us. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, gentlemen. This is fine. It's Richard, after all. We're fighting Richard, gentlemen. I have 10 heals left. How did that not hit? Oh, I'm pressing dodge. Oh. Jeez, what is going on? Oh! Frick! Wow, I just got trapped by getting hit. That sucks. Wow, I died to Richard. I got just stuck. I got hit by his Rancor, And then he was doing his triple move attack, and the lava tick was constantly damaging me. Let's see. We want... Oh, wait. Gentlemen, I think it's probably better to just use this build and get in his, get in front of him. Like, actually. Because he's just hard to hit sometimes, but the jump attacks and bleed will probably do much more for us than Serpent Hunter. Why is it so much easier to just use the build you've already got going? Ah, that's fine. You know what I mean? Just run up in there. Okay, well, it would... Alright, it would help if I could actually hit the guy. I don't know what's going on. Like, genuinely. What is going on? Why was I on the ground? Alright, gentlemen. This is not going well. Okay. Didn't know what was going on. No, that's incorrect. I knew he was doing that move. I couldn't do anything about it because I kept getting hit by everything. Literally everything. Why am I struggling so hard on Richard? This is getting kind of frustrating. Do I still have charged attack tier? I still have charge attack tier. No, what am I going to? Wondrous Physic. Thorny crack tier, we want spiked crack tier. I'm assuming I sold charged attack tier. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Man, that's unfortunate. Why would I do that to myself? Because I didn't think about this specific boss fight. Gentlemen, this is unfortunate. We're 2 deaths in, and we're fighting frickin' Richard. Seriously? Brother. Get up. Get up. I'm pressing the button. I'm not strong enough to stand and bang, so I should stop standing and banging. I think that's a part of my issue. I'm not treating this boss fight as an actual boss fight. Great Serpentine. Nope. Not if he does that. Alright. Nope. Alright, I was trying. Alright. There we go. That's Richard done. That's how you actually fight Richard. Alright, gentlemen. So you see what the problem was. I was standing and banging because I thought I could just do that, you know? And I wasn't treating Richard as an actual boss fight. That was my downfall. I died twice because I didn't dodge anything. And that is actually a skill issue. So do I level strength? I feel like I should level strength. Nah. I'm leveling Dex because I want to do Keen. Alright. I don't know why I sat back. Well, actually, I do know. We have to swap this back to multi-hit. And we never need to use that again. Alright. That gave us a few levels in Dex. And that's a remembrance down, so when we swap over, we're two trees in, but only two. So that's that done. The bosses that we still have are Malekith, which I feel like we should probably kill. We should probably try to kill the main game bosses first, or at least like progress the game as far as possible. Lassie will wait on. We'll try to kill Malekith again. Maybe I should get Crab. Like, actually get other buffs. I'm gonna try this. See if that helps me not get hit by a fireball. Alright, well, I mean, I didn't get hit by a fireball. Walk in. I am pressing the B button. Seriously, I didn't know where they were. I missed dodge. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. What did I... Ah, frick. Don't do that. I hate this boss fight so much. I get hit by everything in, like, Beastman, no clue. I have no idea how to dodge a single freaking move. Malekith, I can dodge, like, 2 moves. I'm gonna try to see if I can't get something like Crab that can boost damage negation. 'Cause that might be helpful. Did I not? Oh, I thought I think it's that. So I know you can buy Crab off of this guy. I don't know how to do the quest enough to get that, but I know it's possible. That's usually where you get it from. Thought I sat at this grace, but I guess I didn't.
What are you trying to start? What are you trying to start here, Soft? What are you trying to start here, Soft?
How do I freaking get Crab? How do I get this? Oh, that's so unhelpful. Okay, I guess I have to talk to Rhea first. Where is she? Oh, man. Is it you? So I have to get the necklace first. Do all that. Nope, this wasn't the right one. Where's she? Alright, that's annoying. I know she's at one of these. Just don't know which one. Or is it too late because I killed Richard? So am I just... Did I... See, this is the problem. Every time I decide it's finally time to get something in this game, I end up realizing that I progressed way too far and locked myself out of it. It's definitely not that one. I think I may have locked myself out of it. Whatever. I think I locked myself out of it. I have no idea how to get him to... Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna kill him and see if I can't get his bell bearing. And if I don't get his bell bearing, then womp womp. I can't get anything from him anyways. So I might as well try. Okay, I did get his... I did get it. Very good, very good. Let's see if we can't get a prawn or a crab. One of them. They give me damage negation, so it's very, very helpful. Seriously? Just can't. Man, alright, I just can't get it. Alright. Well. Womp womp, I guess. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could get, like, Flame Grant Strength, Golden Vow, do that. The problem is they only last for so long, and I have to run this whole section, because I can't buff outside. Like, I can barely drink my Physic in time. See, I can't even drink my Physic in time. I have to get lucky with that. Just 4th Creed. Just make it 4. Just frickin' make it 4. I frickin' hate this guy. Some boss fights are really fun. Whatever it is about this one in particular, I just can't get it down. I don't know, maybe other people find this easy. I don't. And then I have this fricker every single time. I lose half my health just trying to drink a Physic beforehand. But then I get in there and I drink the Physic in the boss arena, and then I get hit by Malekith throwing his stuff at me. Alright, so that one I was just slow on. That wasn't what I thought it was. I'm pressing X. I am. Just get hit by everything. Well, I finally understand the first move. Alright, he hits the ground, and then he tosses. He always does those back to back. See, I didn't know that. I assumed he was just move selecting. But it seems like those are a grouping. Alright, we gotta put his moves into grouping so we can understand how many of them is he gonna do, and what our actual openings are versus what I think is an opening, and it's not. Because that's the problem. I keep attacking when I think there's an opening, and it's not. I'm not going to try. He's going to fireball. Yep. Don't. Okay. Dodge. Dodge. My gosh. Just getting hit by everything. What am I doing? Why am I strafing him? Seriously, my gosh. Just hit the frickin' guy. That's what I wanted. Why was I, like, strafing around him? I need to stop doing that. I pressed the dodge button. Okay. Ah, this is death. I didn't die. I'm pressing the B button. I pressed the B button right there. I did. It wouldn't have mattered. I'm using 90% of my flasks just to get through Beastmen. So by the time I get to Malekith, I have nothing. I'm moving over because I'm getting too mad. Let's hope this doesn't crash my computer. Alright, it didn't. Yay. At the end of the day, I'm still making 0 progress. I killed Richard. That's all I could achieve. That's literally the amount of my success is Richard. And I honestly should not have died to him once. And I died to him twice because I was being stupid. Gotta love that. Alright. Oh, I don't even have Minecraft loaded up. I thought I already loaded it up earlier today, but that was Tuesday. I thought about playing it this morning. Did I not just press the... Okay, I did press the play button. I thought about playing it this morning. I never actually loaded it up, and I thought I did. Alright, why... How do I get alerts to work again? Where do I go to do that? Why is... Okay, I thought it was just straight up not gonna work for a second. Nope, that's not what I want to do. While Minecraft is loading up, let's see if I can't figure out why the alert box is not working. Launch, close. Let's copy the widget. Go to alerts. Repaste. Maybe that'll work. Oh, it was a channel point thing that you did. I think the alerts, that was working. Oh, how do I... That's a different thing that the channel points go through. Do I have a bookmark for that? No. Okay, log in. Boom. Authorize. Boom. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Here we go. There it is. There it is. And then we can go to channel points. Do that. Maybe they're working now. Who knows? I was smart and I went leaf collecting yesterday because I knew that I'd be building several trees today. Though I will say I'm getting to a point where I really don't want to switch back to Elden Ring, and I'd rather just play Minecraft because it's getting really annoying to die so many times and just feel like I'm not making any progress at all. It's getting pretty hard. Especially because I keep thinking I'm getting cucked by my controller. I'm pressing buttons, but buttons ain't doing anything. The B button's not doing anything. I can see out of the corner of my eye that I have enough stamina. So it's not like it's that. Like, I think I'm... Sometimes it is. I won't lie. Sometimes it is. And sometimes I am attacking at the wrong time. And that's something I need to get better at. That's what I'm learning. But I'm talking about the times where I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just standing there, waiting for the attack to come so I can dodge it. And then I press the B button when it comes, and I get hit because I didn't dodge. But I press the button. I don't know. Am I pressing it too late? Am I just that bad that I'm pressing it late every time? I don't know. I bought a new controller today, so we'll see. That'll put it to the test. If I'm still pressing the B button and not dodging, then either the controller that I got was really bad as well, or I still think this controller is not a good controller. Don't get me wrong. I want to upgrade it anyways. But it may not have been the controller the entire time. Who knows? Now the real question is, am I willing to stick it out long enough to get better at the game? Like, that's the question that I need to ask myself now. Am I willing to stick it out? Because I know if I'm not immediately good at something, I tend not to keep doing it because it's not enjoyable enough. There's not enough skill. If there's not enough talent there, then there's no point in developing skills. Because if I'm not talented at something, there's just no point in wasting the time developing a skill set that'll never be better than somebody who's just naturally talented at such game. And again, I'm basing myself off of a guy that's played the game for 3,000 hours. After 3,000 hours, you'd hope to be there. So in my head, I kind of want to hit that milestone as well. And if I'm still just as bad, then obviously I'm just that bad. But now I've just wasted 3,000 hours trying to get good at a game that I was never going to get good at, no matter how hard I try. I don't know. I can't see the future. That's the annoying part. And I wonder why I sit and do nothing with my time. Because I'm so scared of wasting my time on things that aren't actually going to go anywhere that I just don't do anything with it. Revelation time, gentlemen. Every time I play Minecraft after Elden Ring, it ends up just becoming a complaint sesh about how bad I am at the game. And usually how bad the controller is as well, because I keep wanting to blame it. Because I feel like, again, I'm doing all the right things, but the wrong things are all happening. I don't know why. Oh well. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really, after these 6 trees, I really don't want to go back. Because I know I'm just gonna die another 6 times to the same boss. And we're not really gonna get anywhere. I'm not gonna make any progress. So now I'm sitting here in a position where I'm like, it's just not worth it to go back. At that point, I might as well just build another 6 trees, knowing that I'm just gonna die. Like, I'm not even wanting to plan for success. I don't think success is in the bags yet. We just have to get really lucky, and as we just saw, I mean, I'm trying to find ways to now buff myself, but it's too late. I've progressed too far into the game to even get those options. I tend to always do that. I get far enough into things where when I realize that I should go back and do it from the beginning, I'm too far in to be able to do that anymore, and that no longer becomes an option. It's what happens when I learn something new. I know just enough about it to make me interested in wanting to learn more about it, but not enough to know about it, to know what I don't know, to know what I need to learn. And so I end up getting stuck learning the things I already knew and getting bored with the subject because I already knew that, because I don't know what I don't know, which sounds obvious, but, you know, I don't know what I don't know, so I don't know what I need to learn. So this is why I hate self-learning and online learning, because that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm learning pointlessly because I'm learning things I already know, and what I don't know I haven't learned yet, and I don't know how to learn it because I don't know what it is. And I don't have a physical teacher to actually explain and ask and work through that. I have emails that I have to go through, and I don't even know what questions to ask because, again, I don't know what I don't know. Yeah. You can tell I'm a little frustrated. Just a little bit. Right now, I'm having a lot of fun building these trees, building up the road, progressing this base, which I'm now kind of thinking about transforming into an industrial district, just purely into an industrial district. Because I kind of want to build a new base somewhere else, and therefore I'm going to need an industrial district. And what better place than this? And then, of course, I want to build, I want to build the giant guy over there into its own little guy there. Ah, dang it! I did it wrong. Hold up. Nope. I'm hyper-focusing on this because I want to fix this. It's too annoying to ignore. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. We are eliminating these guys. Cloudbot. Mod tools. Get rid of that. Hold on. I need to look at it. Streamboo. Purge. Boom. Blacklist. And then you. Which we can just pull. Alright, I guess it's just going to be glitched out. Cool. Thank you for that. Hello? Can I... What is going on? Can you not be glitched out? Thank you very much. Thank you. Like, I know I'm having it all wonk, but jeez. All right. Now we should never have to worry about those guys again. I did it. I did the mod thing wrong. So anytime the word streamboo gets put into this chat, that person's gonna get purged. They ain't gonna see the light of day anymore. This is good. This is what we want. This is very good. The other issue that I'm finding with Elden Ring is because I'm so bad at it, I actually have to focus on it so much that I actually can't have a conversation at the same time because Elden Ring requires way too much brain power. And my ADD brain can't do that at the same time. But Minecraft, I've put probably 3,000 hours in, and therefore I can talk and play at the same time, and I've now gotten the groove down for these trees. So I don't really need to think about how I'm building the trees, because I already know. I've done it several times. We've built plenty of these. We built 75 trees, now 76, and we're building 77. Granted, I know a few of those trees are just fences, but nonetheless, we've built a lot of these trees. We've maybe probably built 60 of these trees. There's actually like 60 full-grown trees here in this forest so far. which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, that's a lot of trees. That's a lot of fully built trees. And we're not really close to done yet with that. Sadly. But at this point, I'm feeling like I might start building trees in my spare time instead of solely for this challenge, because I want to be done with the challenge. I don't want to beat Elden Ring anymore. It's not worth it. It's becoming not worth it. It's feeling more like a time waste than anything else. I think the video will still be somewhat interesting, but as you've seen, it's more frustrating than it is getting enjoyable at some points. Now, when I finally defeat the bosses, yeah, it's kind of fun. But, like, it just... Either that or, again, I swap weapons. But I kind of screwed myself over. I kind of freaking screwed myself over by selling everything. So now I don't even have things, basic things like the charged attack talisman, because I sold it, to force myself to not pivot. Which, like, at the time, I was like, yeah, I want to learn how to use this build. Fair. But don't do that. I understand getting rid of the stuff and getting rid of Death's Poker to not use that. Like, I understand not wanting to do that, but to get rid of basic talismans that are very useful and handy is so dumb. And I just screwed myself over, and now I've put myself in a position where the only way to succeed in this challenge is to continue beating my head against the wall until I succeed against the challenge. Gentlemen, I might pull out the Crouch R1 demon. I'll do it. I should just do it. I should just stop with the blood and all of that and do a stagger build, a Cragblade stagger build with friggin' something. Some colossal weapon. I don't know, probably Giant Crusher. Or Prelate's Inferno Crozier, actually. Prelate's Inferno Crozier. Alright? Get that jit warmed up. And friggin' go to town. I'll beat Rellana first try with a friggin' colossal weapon. I've done it once before. I don't actually think I could do it again. I think I got really friggin' lucky that one time. I got really, really friggin' lucky. Because Rellana is insanely hard. Alright. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could go fight Malenia. At this point, because of how many times I have actually fought Malenia, I think I would actually have an easier time with her, because I know her moveset quite well now. Because I've seen it so many times. Alright, that's 2 trees. I don't really want to do another fence tree, if I'm being honest. I need more of these guys, though. Alright, I need a new topic, because I don't want to complain about Elden Ring all the time. That's not... Genuinely, I do enjoy the game, but there are times where it's just not as enjoyable as it probably could be. Which will happen. And I'm just not at a point where I'm good enough at the game where I can do anything about that. I need to make some more. Okay, well, the intention was not to fill my inventory up with sticks. Okay, perfect. Perfect. A couple more of those. So I'm not gonna lie, going into today's stream, I just knew it was gonna be a short stream because I knew I'd kind of burn out from Elden Ring rather quickly. Like, I genuinely don't want to play anymore. It's not enjoyable enough. At least not this current playthrough is. Like, again, I've seriously ruined this specific playthrough by removing alternate options and forcing myself to go down one singular route. Because now I have to deal with the fact that I'm stuck with this build. It's not a bad build, I just don't really know how to use it. But I'm stuck with it because I got rid of the other options. What kind of idiot does that? What kind of idiot that's bad at the game would do something so stupid? I don't know, I guess I am. Ugh. Let's talk about music again. So I recently learned music theory, right? I had an idea which I thought would be really cool. If I try to apply everything I learned from music theory, but in Minecraft rather than like on a piano, and try to make a song in Minecraft, we can make a video out of it. I'm also thinking with videos, making kind of more sporadic content. As in, we're making Elden Ring content, right? And now we're doing like a crossover, Minecraft Elden Ring crossover. But I could do like non-series, single video idea form content. Yeah? Maybe that'd be cool. I don't know. The problem is again, because I have no talent in music, right? Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know if I do. So if it doesn't go well, then it again feels like I'm wasting my time because I don't know if it'll go well. And rather than I waste my time on something that could yield fruitless, I'd rather just not do it at all. Use my time for something that I know does yield something. Which is sitting down watching YouTube videos endlessly. And aka wasting my time. Not fully. Sometimes I want the relaxing time. But in other times I want to be productive, but I literally don't know what to do that's productive, that actually I'm good at enough that I won't hate every single thing that I do in that area. Because that's the problem. If I start trying to make music, I'm going to hate every single thing I do. So it's like with me and writing. Like, I like to write, but I just hate everything I write. It all sucks. I don't really know how to write story, and I know just enough about story writing, storytelling from my classes and stuff to know what makes a bad story, but not enough to really know what makes a good story and how to make a good story. But I don't know enough about the subject to ask enough questions and the right questions to figure out how to solve my issues. So that I'm stuck listening to the same advice over and over again because that's what all the beginner stuff is. And then all the advanced stuff, it's like, well, I've done that. But how do I get this one little niche category in that? But it's a YouTube video, so I can't ask that question, and there usually isn't a YouTube video about the niche, because not enough people care about the niche because it's niche. As in, they don't have that question because they've either already solved it or they haven't come across it. I find myself always having problems that seemingly no one else has dealt with in areas, and I'm looking it up, like, how do I do this? How do I fix this? Usually things like with computers, you know? I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying to do this in-game, and it's like, well, I mean, I've never seen that before. I'm gonna be real with you, that's completely unique. I did not know the game could do that. I will say, we are very close to being done with this forest. Right? We're getting close to running out of space. Like, I don't really want to go further into here. I want to build like a couple more trees on this strip and kind of bring it into this cove area. And like, that's as far as I want to go over here. I don't want to go on this area because this isn't terraformed yet. So I kind of want to fix this area up before I bring the forest down to this side of the road. But for the purpose of this video, it's just this section, this, and this line. And that's it, really. It's just this tiny little corner, this row right here, and this row right here. And that's all we've got. And speaking of those two rows, I want to build the last couple trees over here, I think. Oh, man. That is rather unfortunate. Oh, wow. Cool. No, I don't want to put... I think I'm actually not going to build a fence today. We are not going to build a fence tree. I don't think I want to. One, because, of course, the more large trees that I build, the larger the forest gets, because the fences don't take up any space. So, yes, we get a tree, but it means the challenge goes longer because we've not filled in the space that we need for the forest. Again, I am unintentionally cucking myself and not giving myself an option out. Like, I'm slowing the challenge down unnecessarily because I want to get back to... Well, originally, yeah, it was because I wanted to get back to Elden Ring, and I wanted to play Elden Ring. So I would want to do that. But now, I want to stop playing Elden Ring, and I want the challenge to be done already. I don't want to do this anymore. Grandpa, I'm tired of this. It's funny, because I'm re-interested in the French challenge, which there's no way... If I can't even get this challenge done, there ain't no... If I can't even beat that base game normally, how the frick am I supposed to beat French challenge? Tell me, gentlemen, where is my logic? Where am I getting this desire? Well, I know where I'm getting the desire from. It's because I keep watching friggin' the Bushman do it. But he's having a lot more fun. He makes the game look so easy. He's like, oh yeah, you just dodge, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm trying that, but every time I hit the B button, it's like a 75% chance it's going to hit. 75% chance that we're not going to roll. Am I timing it that poorly that I genuinely think the controller's busted? Or is the controller actually just that unresponsive to my button pushes? I don't know. How do we get back to this? I can't stop talking about it. That's all I can think about is my failures. My brain, unfortunately, is hyperfixated on failure. Yippee. And now you get to hear about it for a hot minute. I wanted to talk about music, but I don't know enough about the subject to freaking talk about it. I just learned. Unless I actually, like, stop what I'm doing and do that. I could do that. Alright, let's, okay. So remember how I want to make a game out of this big guy over here, right? And one of the issues that I was coming across is what to do, like, how do I make sure I guide the players in the correct direction, right? So the idea is the start of the game is kind of like the little bit of the tutorial mode. It's teaching you exactly how the game works and the general, like, how should you think when playing this game? Like, what exactly are you as the player going to think about when you are playing this game, right? So, you get to the door is locked. Obviously, I need, like, physically the door will be locked. You have to find the key and throw it down at the floor and go in a hopper minecart. Like, those are literally the mechanics of how it's gonna work to open said door, right? So, with that in mind, um, I think it would be really fun and really cool if, honestly, I was the main character. As in, the story... Alright, well, womp womp, I guess. As in, the story will be voiced by me. And because I believe we have that functionality in the game. Wow, that was really tall. But then again, all of these are really short. So we kind of do have to boost the height of these trees. Alright, unfortunately, I do want to fence this. That was tree number 4. This is going to be tree number 5. And then I want to build one tree right here. I am excited for the underbrush. So my thought with the video is it's mainly going to be focused on Elden Ring until the very end, where it's like, okay, well, the forest is built. Obviously, I'm not beating Elden Ring before I finish this forest. The forest is finishing first. We're dying way too many times to not make that so. And we are not really making clear progression and getting better enough where that won't be the case. So, it's going to be Elden Ring. Every time we die, it's going to kind of be like, all right, well, that's this many deaths. That's this many trees. Pop goes the weasel. Boom. You can see all of the trees kind of just pop in. That's kind of how I'm thinking of doing it. Which is why I'm not really concerned about the flashback, like the immediate flashbacks. You just kind of pop, though. I honestly don't remember how many times I've gotten a flashback, and now the flashbacks are in between things. I do have flashback. Okay. I didn't know if it was on this version or not. So, yep. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. Literally. Just completely blank. I don't remember what I was last talking about. My mind drifted. Going back to the game. With the voiceover thing, the kind of voice acting for it, so that way, like, the character you are playing as is not necessarily yourself, but a scientist that used to work here, something like that. I don't really know yet. Either that or just somebody who's exploring the area. Either way, you're trying to get into this building. You don't have a key to the front door, so now you have to find said key to the front door. So I'm thinking you literally walk up to the front door, you press the button to unlock the front door. Obviously, it's not going to unlock, and then a voice recording will play, which will be like, this door's locked. Key's got to be around here somewhere. You know, something like that. And that'll prompt you as the player to find the key. Now, I have to somehow, though, let you know as the player that the key is going to be in the garage, in the car. So I'm thinking at some point, I need to tell the player, hey, the key is going to be in the garage, in the parking garage, the giant parking garage. It's going to be in one of the cars. What car it's going to be in, you don't know, but you have an inkling of. Now, you might intuitively figure out that you probably need to find the CEO's, or not the CEO's car, but like the head scientist's car. Somebody with high enough clearance to open that, but you wouldn't really know what the highest clearance is. You wouldn't know that terminology necessarily. So I'm thinking, but for the most part, we'll do like head scientist. We'll make it really, really simple. And I'm thinking when you enter said parking garage, you're going to be greeted by the giant security office that's there. And so I need to let the player know, hey, if you check the security office, you'll be able to find the key. That's tree number 6. You'll be able to find the key. Because the security office has a ledger of all the cars that are inside of the building, license plate and all. And so it'll tell you what color car you're looking for, and then the license plate number. And because of the new wool, I'm hoping by the time I even get to building cars and all of that, we'll have the wool when I need it to. And we can build a bunch of different colored cars, the license plate and blah, blah, blah. And you're going to find said car that you're looking for. Actually, I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I legit just don't even want to play Elden Ring right now. We can go ahead and swap this over, though. This is now 81. Alright, gentlemen. Blah, 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 blah. We just leave this going for like a couple of seconds. Just enough to show the... Alright, my keyboard also needs an upgrade already. Like, I bought this keyboard very recently, and it's already not doing very well, and I kind of would prefer my old one back because it's having latency issues. One of the keys broke like immediately. My equals key is popped out. Like, it still works if I press it, but like I gotta find where the button portion of it is because it's completely broken off, and it's held by a corner. But mainly the latency stuff. Like, I'll be typing and it just won't type certain letters because it won't register that I pushed the letter. I'm pushing them. So, like, I now want a wired keyboard so the latency isn't an issue. The charging isn't an issue. My old keyboard I still have, so I might actually swap back over to that. Because that would be good. But yeah, here's the parking garage. We expanded it quite a bit from the last time y'all probably saw it. So now we need to build up this next layer. The problem is that's all the stone I have left. So I need to dig more stone so I can build the next layer. But basically, what I want the player to do, they'll walk through the parking garage because the only way to get up here is going to be through the parking garage. They'll walk up, they'll come out of the elevator or the stairs, and they'll walk over and they'll come up and they'll be like, "Oh, big old door is right here. I can't get an iron door, so literally you need redstone." Button over here to like open door, presses button, nothing happens. Well, door doesn't open when you press the button because you need the key. You need the key card basically to swipe in. You don't have the key card. You need a specific amount of clearance well, not clearance, but you just need a key card to get into this building. I guess if you need any key card to get into the building, it wouldn't necessarily make sense that you go to the head scientists to get in. No, what I'm thinking is more like you need a physical key. Because obviously all the scientists would have had their key cards on them because they needed to get into the building. But at the end of the night, keycard or not, the doors get... There still needs to be a way in. I'm actually thinking it's the janitor you have to find. You have to find the janitor's car, because you need a physical key to unlock the door, because you don't have a key card. All of the key cards are going to be inside of the building, which you'll need those key cards later because, as I said, clearance. So you're going to continuously need to find the next level of clearance to get into different layers. And then eventually, what I've been chugging through is this. Yeah. Friggin' been going absolute ham down here because I need friggin' stone for the garage, so I'm digging this out. But I also need this space anyways for the upwards bit. But that's kind of the thought process. So I need to somehow get you to go back, somehow get the player to go back down here. This area right here, we're going to change to be the security office. And this perfectly is enough space to spell the word security. So when you walk in, you're going to walk in through here. You'll walk right past security, and it'll either go to the elevator, which will be somewhere over there, the staircases on either side, or you'll literally walk up the ramp twice to then walk over to get to here. Because most likely, wherever the elevator is, that spot will be blocked off, and it'll stop at this level. And the staircase, I don't know yet. Because this right here is going to be a terrace. Basically, it's holding back the dirt that this is built on. So this is going to be terraced all the way across. And then I also need to build the road. I need to connect up this road to that, where it's so close. And I also need to make enough... I need to terraform around this, build the roads long enough so I can terraform around this, so I can put the light in. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. Yeah, I really don't want to play Elden Ring. I kind of want to wait till I get that new controller to play Elden Ring. I have a Discord notification. See, the problem is I don't want to stop streaming, but I also don't want to play Elden Ring anymore. And both of Twitch and YouTube say that I'm playing Elden Ring. I really should have made that Minecraft. I even thought about it. I thought about changing it. But then I decided to not to. Yep, we're just going to do that. How about that? How about them beans? We're going to dig. We're going to chill. Thumbnail doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, it's really annoying that you can't change the game on in YouTube, which is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. All right. We're just gonna dig and vibe, because I really... One, I just need the stone, so I don't mind digging for that. Digging is satisfying. Now, the thing I'm debating right now is, do I get a coke or not? Because it's past the time. Why is that all the way over there? I need to grab something real quick. I left it in one of these spots. Stack of torches. Either that or I wait until after volleyball to get a Coke. Because I'll be heckin' thirsty after that. It's gonna be 94 degrees outside. It's gonna be a gnarly one. But usually, because I stream, I drink the Coke now. But I haven't been yapping as much today. It's just, it has not been a yapping kind of stream. I knew that going into it. I knew I would be more chillaxed. I'm a moods guy, you know? I gotta be in, like, an actual talkative mood to be able to talk, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I'm just spewing nonsense and I get stuck on the same topic, as you've noticed, because I don't know what else to do, because that's the only thing that's in my brain space. I could try to think about something else, but nothing comes to mind. We can end the recording, because we're no longer working on the project. And personally, I don't know if I am going to continue the challenge. I'm actually getting frustrated with it, which is then making me bored with it, because, again, it doesn't feel like I'm making any true progress. I just feel stuck, and I actually have trapped myself because of the fact that I sold good talismans. Shard of Alexander or Warrior Jar Shard, whichever one I had. I think it was Warrior Jar Shard. Like, yeah, that's fine that I got rid of that. I wouldn't have needed that for any other build, because that's an Ash of War build. I didn't really have the means to do that. But charge attack? Come on. I certainly did regret that, because now I can't even switch into something else. This jump attack build does not go very far. It's not melting boss health bars the way I wanted it to. Hmm. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to stretch it out longer than I should. We'll do this some other time. But that'll be all. I'm not going to raid anyone, because